If you are watching this video prior to April 23rd, you are probably aware of the recent prediction made by David Meade, a numerologist who claims that Planet X will arrive over the Earth on April 23rd, blah blah blah, earthquakes, volcanoes, tsunamis, end of the world. Never heard that one before, because it's no evidence. Now, the fact that he is making his prediction from a biblical perspective simply makes this way too easy to debunk. First off, the burden of evidence is always on the individual making the claim. The only evidence he has provided is a few Bible verses, which is not a true form of evidence, especially in the field of science. And another thing, the same holy book that he uses, being the Bible, states that he is wrong about being able to predict the end of times. More on that later. Now, the verse he uses as proof of evidence is Revelations 12, chapter 12, verses 1 through 2. However, I'm going to read the rest of it, chapter 12, verses 1 through 6. Here it is. A great and wondrous sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and a crown of 12 stars on her head. She was pregnant, and cried out in pain, as she was about to give birth. Then another sign appeared in heaven, an enormous red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns on its head. His tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky, and flung them to the earth. The dragon stood in front of the woman who was about to give birth, so that he might devour her child the moment it was born. Why wouldn't the dragon just eat her? It saves time. Anyway, she gave birth to a son, a male child, who will rule over the nations with an iron scepter, and her child was snapped up to God, to his throne. The woman fled into the desert, a place prepared for her by God, where she might be taken care of for 1,260 days. Do not send a previously pregnant woman into the desert. Just don't. Just don't. It's stupid. I don't know what kind of mental gymnastics he went through to associate this verse with his prediction of the Planet X coming over the Earth and causing a series of natural disasters. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, the verse that debunked his claim is Matthew 24, verse 36. No one knows about that day or hour, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Well, in other words, David Meade is incapable of predicting the end of times according to the Bible that he uses as a source of evidence for his claim. Debunked? That was kind of easy.